So they call you the Napkin Preacher?
This started a couple of years ago, maybe more. See this here? Every morning I sit in my kitchen and then I have a cup of coffee, I have my cereals, I have the Bible, I have a pen, and this is what I do. That's it. And I just go to then sometime the number 7, which is one of the last things that I made was this when the COVID thing, when that thing happens. Mm-hmm. I made I think I gave to my neighbors on that side and on this side, and I went including close to your house around there a little bit. I'm even, I could work in a car company making car. Yeah, if I did this tricycle, I think
You made that?
Yeah, I made it for, this one was for me, Roger's daughter, and then I made one for Bella, which is girl. That one was a little bit bigger than this one. I'll do a lot of stuff, and continue and stop on one, I get into the other. Yeah, 2010 somewhere in there, I was working as a bus driver. 2010, I could put that year because that's when it was the beginning. I remember the next year on that working on the bus driver at the company. They were one of those, I think it was Christmas, so I forgot the day, but there was a day that for a party, and then I said, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna bring my guitar and come back to, because I wanted to play that song right there with them. I don't know how I came and I didn't do it for whatever reason. At night I could not sleep. I remember up and down, I could not sleep. I was crying, and because I said, you know, because I wanted to share that song with other people in there, and I didn't. And that stays with me so many years and everything. And then from there on, I said, no, from now on, I'm going to continue doing practice, whatever it takes. But I praise the Lord. Okay. But the thing is that everything that when I'm making a project, sometimes I have difficult things to get something, but all of a sudden, when I put God in it, we get it.
How beautiful is my life.
¿Por qué no quieres buscar a Dios si Él es el Padre que te creó? ¿Por qué no quieres buscar a Dios si Él es el Padre que te creó? Si tú le buscas, lo encontrarás, y si le pides, Él te dará. Jesus is the light of the world. He who follows him will not walk in darkness, but will have the light. So I had those two, and I found the light for one and the light for the other one, because the illustration is to illustrate the action of the light. If you have a light, I mean a lantern like that, but you don't turn it on, it's a light, but there's no action. When you turn it on, it's the action. Then you could see everything. And then the second light is when you're going far away, how that other light will give you the way to go. Because of this verse is how I decided that I wanted to illustrate the action in the light. And so I started working on that. And the first thing that I needed to get was the two types of light. One of this verse and one of this verse. And this one verse, the word of God, your word is a lamp to my feet and a light on my path. And from many times I was looking to see how I could handle that, and I needed the lantern. And I was planning to get, I went checking all kinds of lanterns to find one that I could, and it was very hard to do that design to get when I started at the beginning, I was not planning to design the truck. This is similar to my truck. I was planning to go some different, and all of a sudden I said, no, I think God told me to, give me that input to go into this. And so I went to get the board, and I started. The first thing I started doing this, and I continue, and I said I'm gonna go for it because that's what done. And when I started, I cut the board and everything, and after I was going with it for some time, these two Bibles, I made it out of wood, and when I put it in here, I was going somewhere. And I was thinking, when I was working on this, I go out and I'm thinking to get something, and I said to myself, I think I put one of the Bible the wrong way. And yes, I did. This one was looking that way, and it was not supposed to. And then I said, after I have all part of this almost done, including the wheels and everything, and I say, wow. So, because this cannot be fixed, because that is a Gorilla Glue, and when that sticks right there. So I started brand new, and then I continue and I start. So I got the Kia, the lantern, and the light, and I all of this the words, you know, those little letters, they have glue, but I put the other glue so they won't come out. Every letter has, beside the glue that is with it, I had to put more in it. So starting from here, God, your word is a lamp to my feet. We're going to stop here. That's the way here. So if we are in somewhere at night, if we have a lantern like that, we turn it on and it lights, it shines around you. And then a light for my path. That other light is where you're going. It's the way you're going, to see where you're going. So then my purpose was to show, to illustrate the action of the light, because you can read the verse, that your word lamp is to my feet and light unto my path. And it says that, we understand that, but I wanted to show the action of the light. So there is it's light. Now you could see around it, around your feet, like I said. And then when we come to this one, you know, when you are on the expressway, like almost nighttime or toward the evening or something like that, you probably go with the short light to see where you're going. But at some point it's getting darker, and you need to make that change from the low beam to the high beam, so you could see far away. So I'm going to ask you, push it down a little bit. No, from here. One time, hold it. That's the low beam. Push it the second time. That's the high beam. And that shows the action of those type of light, and it shows the action of how you have light where you're going.